Well, good morning. I'm Lisa Fry, the Catholic Unschooler, and today I would just like to encourage anybody out there who's Catholic, and maybe you're not, to, wow, my son keeps, saying to me, Mama, let's go to bed early so that we can wake up early, about 6:30, and go to Mass, and then we can go to breakfast. They have a free service over here at the church, and it's for the whole community. And the priest thought it would be a great idea to bring people together so that the community can get to know one another, and it's wonderful. So we said, you know what, let's set the alarm. And I said, you know what, why don't we just ask God to wake us up about 6:30? So 6:30 rolls around. It's 6:34 exactly. And I'm looking at my son saying, do I wake him up? I'm really, really tired. I just don't know if I can get up. And I'm like, but God woke us up. And my son really wanted to go. So, the whole day he kept saying, Mama, don't forget, we got to go to bed early. So I'm thinking, oh man, so I have to make the sacrifice. I'm going to be exhausted to the world. Went to bed after 12:30. So I just said, Seth, do you want to go? You want to go? And he kept saying, I don't know. And then he's like, you know what, let's just go. So we got up, and it was so wonderful. If you can make a morning mass, I don't know what time your local parish has these masses, but ours is 7 o'clock. So it's such a beautiful time. And then we went for a nice ride, and we stopped at another monastery, and there was a mass going on there. So we stayed for a few minutes there, and it's just so wonderful, to be Catholic, because it's so rich. I always say, no matter how long you live, you could be alive for 500 years and you still will not have discovered all the beauty in the church. So now we went for this nice ride afterwards, and it's just so wonderful to receive Christ in the Eucharist when you can, in the morning like that. And then we came home, and it was so cute because he got me the newspaper from the church, and it's just awesome information about the president, about what's going on with the illegal immigrants, and all the just cool information, about the church, and just to be knowledgeable. Then when I sit and drink my coffee, which I'm going to do right now, excuse me. Part of heaven. Cheers to you on top of the morning. Is that what they say in Ireland? In this beautiful, gorgeous, very humid day, and I got my symphony music coming from there, and just being so grateful when everybody's still sound asleep. It's just such a magical moment in the morning. I cleaned the house, and to say the prayers with the children and the rosary. And I am going to pray for you, and I did. I pray for my subscribers at Mass and during the Rosary. So now this is our last Friday, our last weekday for our vacation. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm sure we'll go traveling somewhere, and perhaps I can take you with us. So I highly recommend reading Catholic news, and I'm so excited because I got interviewed yesterday by a Catholic reporter about technology. Ooh, that's another video. I'm gonna make that for you today. It's just horrifying, but yet so wonderful. So, all right, so what else? So I hope that you don't forget your prayers to God. If you are Catholic, and even if you're not Catholic, say those prayers. You do not know how beneficial it is to say your prayers. Maybe it'll lead you home to the Catholic Church. Yeah. So to reflect, to have a clean home when the kids wake up, and even though it's best, I know, to do it at night. I keep looking at the time. But who can clean at the end of the day like that? Forget it. I usually like to wake up early before everybody else clean. It's true, you want everybody to clean up the majority of what they made, right? That's what we try to do. But now and again, I feel charitable. Might as well take it while I can. So hopefully you have a really good day. And hopefully, if you are suffering with anxiety and depression, to come closer to Christ in all of that. I am definitely a person who knows anxiety, and I am definitely one that knows depression. And I've never used medication or anything like that to get my way through. I just held on to Christ as much as possible. I noticed that the deeper you go into prayer when you feel that way, the more strength you have, because in our weakness he is strong. And I've never ever ever needed medication, even though I have gone to counseling in my early 20s, and she said, we're ready for your medication evaluation. And I was like, excuse me? So I walked through the door and I was like, you know what? I said, hi. I said, there's one thing I want to make clear, is that I have a problem and I want to solve it without medication. And sure enough, a few visits of just talking, it totally blessed me and helped me out. Okay. So I understand anxiety. I mean, just to go outside, I would have been a great cloistered nun. You know, the nuns that don't ever go outside, they have vowed to just stay in their community building to just pray for the world. I would have been a perfect one of those if I ever was, because I really don't enjoy going outside. I could stay inside forever. I feel very safe there. However, when I know I have to go outside, I have to really pray for God's guidance and strength and help. But once I'm outside, it's okay, you know? It's nerve-wracking. But anyway, I think I should have more coffee. Yes. Are you guys going, are you getting closer to your good friends? Do you have any good Catholic friends, or some friends that... I have a really great Protestant friend, actually, and yeah, just trying to connect with those families, or just my Catholic. I'm meeting up with a nice friend of mine. We're gonna go to the beach next week, later in the day, and it's gonna be a blessed time to spend time with a Catholic friend. I love spending time with all my friends, whether they're Protestant or Catholic. I really value my Catholic friends. I value all my friends. I do. I value all my friendships. And I, when I was younger, my teacher, I think it was in like 5th grade, said that if you have this many friends your whole entire life, you'll be blessed. I think he used the word lucky. I like to say blessed. But I value all my friendships. However, when you have a good Catholic friend that can relate to you about God and the church, it is phenomenal. What a gift, you know? So I highly recommend, really making those bonds really strong. Oh gosh, see? The spider, he's trying to get to me. Hey you, what are you doing? Do you see him? Where are you? Oh, he's trying to hit on. There you are. Oh, I don't need you to come over here. All right, he's gone. Anyway, so have a blessed day. We're going to talk about technology today, all right? And in your home, and if you have children, and how you can really balance all of that. It is taking me years to figure it out, but I think I got it under control. Yes, I had wacky ideas, and because I didn't know. So you always have to test the waters and test the waters. And I think that when we share, you and I, different ways, I mean, people need people, that's my saying, that we can conquer this together. All right, so I will see you later. Have a blessed day, and I'll try to take you on my journey today. All right, God bless. Bye-bye.